Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Sifu Sean Man and this is Wing Chun Chi Sau Tube. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about using the Wing Chun elbow in a defensive way in Chi Sau. So when you are using your hands in Chi Sau, there's a few ways that you can sort of present yourself. You can be extremely light and extremely flexible, so as he's changing, all I'm doing is changing with that. I'm really not trying to get in his way at all. I'm just making sure I move around that movement best I can. Or I can introduce quite a lot of elbow energy and make that game much harder to play. For me personally, I try to play the game of Chi Sau as light as I possibly can. That's the way that Qigong has always said about it. Now, the way my Sifu as well has always spoken about Chi Sau, it's having your elbows engaged, but not necessarily having them at 100% all the time. And then you've always got something to use. And the point of that is that if you use energy in Wing Chun, it's easy to switch it on, it's much harder to switch it back off again. And in order to stay safe and not be taken advantage of after the event, you've got to be able to switch your elbows back off. So I'll give you a very basic example of this. If we're one leg and one hand forward, we're in this position here. Harrison can do it, I won't block this. Harrison can do a pat punch forward, yeah, and then it comes in. And there's a variety of different things we can do, but today I'm talking about, switching that elbow on, jamming that position. So if I want to jam the position, what I need to do is when Harrison goes through the pack and punch, I'm going to raise my hand up, engaging my elbow, momentarily, just as he does that Chi Sau, okay? So from here he does the pack and punch and I jam that position. Now, it's really important that I do switch this back off again, because if I don't, that's when he's going to take advantage of it. How would he do that? Well, if he does two Chi Saus, okay? So as he does his first Chi Sau, I jam that. But if I switch this on and keep it on and he packs again, I'm not going to be able to stop him from moving through that second position. That's why it's very important this switches back off every single time. And if he does it a bit quicker with two Chi Saus, see, you can't, if it's switched on, once you use it, it's almost like it's a one-time thing. If it's switched on and it stays on, the second time the other person is really going to take advantage of the fact that you've got that energy switched on. So again, if you're using that jamming type of technique here, switch it on, and the second you're done with it, switch it back off again. And if you can switch it on and off quickly, in fact what Sifu says is however quickly you can switch something on, switch it off twice as quick, and if you can do that, then you stand a chance of being able to use that jamming technique without the other person using it against you. So if we're here and he Chi Saus twice, of course, I can switch it on and off and remain reasonably strong, because I'm never really committing to what he's doing. I'm only there for that split second he does that Chi Sau. It's a very useful thing to be able to do, and you can produce a lot of structural strength through it as well. The only thing to bear in mind is that you don't want to keep it switched on. If you ever use a jamming technique, switch it off just as quick as you switch it on, if not quicker, in order to stay safe from the other person using it against you. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you found that useful today, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.